support it. See, you don't got people trying to break their neck to become some old Egyptian deity. Everybody wants to be Abraham, especially the so-called white man, the devil. He's in power, and he's not breaking his neck to link himself up with Egypt or the Egyptian history. He's trying to link himself up with the history of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, because they know that those were great men. All right, and that's who the Heavenly Father, the Creator, was dealing with.
The Edomites, the elites, know something that you niggas don't know.
Exactly.
And he's happy that you into that black consciousness bullshit, man.
Yeah.
You know? Anyway, let me read this here. This is Deuteronomy 4:32. And this backs up what you read, the apostle read in Job 8:8. It says, for as now of the days that are past, which were before thee, since the days that the Most High created man upon the earth, and as from the one side of heaven unto the other, whether there have been any such thing as this great thing is, or have been heard like it. All right, so that's showing you right there. That's a law right there. Hey, that's a law. You got to know that history, man. You know. But anyway, let's go back and read about Abraham. All right.
All right.
And this, entitle this. This is an instant classic, anyway, man. You know, watch everybody gonna get into history now.
Hey, this could be like an ongoing series. This is the back in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. This is Abraham. The father is high, which we already broke that down. That's not what it means. It says the son of Terah and founder of the Hebrew nation. They just can't help it. It says his family settled in Ur of the Chaldees, and that's why this guy, which I'm just going to briefly mention, Yeshaya. He said that's the mother of civilization, or however he put it, and however many words he put it. And we tried to find that video, we couldn't find it. They took it down. It says his family settled in Ur of the Chaldees. It appears that Terah was an idolater, for Joshua says of him that he served other gods. Joshua 24:2. He had 3 sons: Abraham, Nahor, and Haran. Abraham was married to his half-sister Sarah, after the death of his brother Nahor. Abraham and his family, including his nephew Lot and his father Terah, left Ur to go to the land of Canaan. And really, she wasn't really his half-sister. I believe it says she was his sister-in-law. She was the daughter-in-law to Terah. You know, so they weren't really related, like closely related like that. It says it says, and his family, including his nephew Lot and his father Terah, left Ur to go to the land of Canaan. Genesis 11:27-31. We are not told the reason for the migration. Stephen, however, says that the Most High had appeared to Abraham before he dwelt in Haran and had told him to leave his country for another land, Acts 7:2-4. And that's not true, because the scriptures told the Lord told Abraham why he was leaving Ur of the Chaldees. He's going to make him a great nation. He's going to give him a land flowing with milk and honey. So the mission was already given to him. You know, the purpose of him leaving. You know, but again, like the apostle said earlier, these some of these scholars, they get lazy. You know.
Can I say something? That's why if you go to Genesis 9:25, if somebody get me that right quick. There's a reason why this account took place.
This is the book of Genesis chapter 9 verse 25, and he said, "Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren." And he said, "Blessed be the Lord, power of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant." So what happened was, you know, Noah was happy that the ark landed, you know, that the dry land was back, you know, appeared, you know. So he made a vineyard, and he got drunk. He was in his tent, but he was butt naked in his tent. And Ham came in there, which was one of his sons, and he saw the nakedness of his father, and he went and told his 2 brothers. So he didn't, you know, instead of covering him up, to make mockery. Yep, he made mockery of him. So what happened was Shem and Japheth, they both took a covering.
And I'm sorry, man. You simple-minded. You know, that's a combination of the word stupid and simple. You simple-minded Negroes out there and that going back to Africa bullshit, and not one of you motherfuckers will ever go back to Africa, man. Because we were putting that vibration up, and then they come up with some new, well, really, Africa is over here. And well, nigga, why you wear a pendant with the African continent on it? If the whole earth is Africa, man. Why don't you just put a world map on your goddamn pennant, man? Yeah. All you black niggas in that black unconscious movement, man. All right? Now, you got the opportunity to go back to Africa, man. You might not get locked up. I'm like my man, get the tally. Let's see how my man, Natural Fruity Tooty Tahuti, man. He ain't going back to Africa, man. No. He ain't going back to Africa, all right? Now, you niggas have an opportunity to go back to Africa, all right?
Money.
They got the money. They ain't going back to. They ain't going back to Africa, man.
Oh man, yeah.
They ain't going back to no Africa. If they was so into that black consciousness bullshit, they would move their ass back to the motherland, man. And Yeshaya, you would move your ass down to Ur the Chaldees.
Yeah, that's right. And Apostle Tahar, and they got the money because you guys are making money. Polite is making money to the point where he got land upstate New York or whatever. So now that you're making money,
I got enough money to build a spaceship and go out to the planet Risk if you wanted to, man.
You guys got money. You got money to buy you a little plot of land or go to move over to Nigeria or something like that. But you ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that because you know damn well, in the spirit, in the back of your mind, so to speak, y'all know that y'all not welcomed over there if you go over there. Okay, you niggas will get killed, man. You get caught up in one of them civil wars down there that they be having, man.
You might be their next meal. Shit.
Yeah, they bush meat. You might become bush meat overnight, man. Okay, which that's what they're saying. How that Ebola is spreading through the bush meat. But basically, you ain't gonna go back over there. If you go back over there, your ass is gonna die, man. You know that, man. You guys are phony, man.
Well, even you had some simple ass stimple. You had some stimple ass Israelites that listened to this nigga named Bubble Eye Blackfish, and he convinced them clowns to go back to Affy, and they went back there and they got they got stranded out there, man. You know. Out there, man. Hey, but anyway, let's go to the tally.
685. Still
17 people, 17 donors, $685. Hey, check it. Hey, bust this Natural Tahuti. You ain't coming out, man.
Better get some white followers or something.
Yeah, and I got a question. Who's holding the money? Who's that 685 might be slowly dwindling away out some back secret door, man. Because who's holding the money, man? Oh yeah.
They should give it to Lahab.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Bring your envelopes up. Hey, get Lahab, man, to tally up that money. Hey, Lahab and Shia together, they was always good at that, man.
Anyway, let's go. Hey, let's get back to the Abraham story.
All right. This is back in Zondervan's Bible Dictionary. It says, after staying some time in Haran, Abraham, now 75 years old, departed for Canaan, probably by way of Damascus. Not more than a year later, he arrived in Canaan, where the Lord assured him in a vision that this was the land his seed would inherit. Abraham lived in the hill country at least 15 years. He strengthened his position with the local Amorite chieftains, by uniting with them in the rescue of Lot from an Elamite king. On his return, he was blessed by Melchizedek, the priest king of Salem, to whom he gave a tithe of his spoils. The Most High now renewed his promise of an heir to Abraham, but when no son came, his wife, despairing of having children of her own, suggested that he take as his concubine her maid Hagar. In the 86th year of his life, Hagar bore him Ishmael, Genesis 16. 13 years later, Genesis 17:1, the Most High revealed to him that the son of Sarah, and not Ishmael, should be his heir. The Most High now appointed the rite of circumcision as a sign of the covenant made between him and Abraham. When Abraham was 100 years old, Isaac was born, and even soon followed by the expulsion of Ishmael. Genesis 21, 1-21. Abraham and Abimelech concluded a treaty at Beersheba. Abraham's faith in the Most High promise met one last severe test when the Most High commanded him to sacrifice his only son. He was saved from doing so by the Most High's gracious substitution of a ram. Genesis the 22nd chapter. At the age of 175 years, Abraham died and was buried beside Sarah. Genesis 25, 7-10. In the cave of Machpelah he had purchased from Ephon. Genesis 23. Now, in his journey